Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Installer's Assistant. My name's Marty, and today we are working on a 2014 Hyundai i30. Today's task is to pull the radio out. For this job I'm going to need only two tools. My trusty 4140 pry tool and a Phillips screwdriver. Okay, as you can see in this vehicle there is a dash mat on top, but we don't need to remove that to get the radio out. If you can see, it is all one piece, there's no panels to remove, so we can leave that where it is. The starting point is actually down here. So these two trims at both sides are one piece right around the vent, and the same on the passenger side, all the way up around the other side. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with our pry tool. I'm going to start right in this bottom corner, or on this side, doesn't really matter. And I just want to give it a little bit of a flick up. You hear it snap. So what I've done is just pried it up just a little bit. And then going along a little bit more. Same thing again. So what you'll find is it will be bending out away from this edge in that direction. Just a little bit, so just pretty much enough to get my finger in. Hopefully you can see that. And work my way up. As you get to this point here, you'll find that the inside black trim and the outside silver should start separating, and that's what we want. So again, just a little bit at a time. Okay, now in this situation I'm not so much pushing outwards as I'm pushing upwards, so I'm using my pry tool on that kind of angle, putting it just underneath the silver on top of the black edge that you will see, and pushing down this direction. And that will force this up. Again, just a little bit until you hear it. Effectively, it sounds like it's cracking, but it's not. And you can work your way up. Same thing again, so I'm pushing backwards between the black edge that you can't see in the video and the silver edge, all the way up. And what you'll find is it'll be separating in here also between the black and the silver. The silver comes apart. So you can see already this whole thing is starting to move. From there, if I'm lucky, I should be able to just grab the edges about here and here and just start wiggling it like I normally do. And it'll release here, and then again just keep wiggling it. It breaks through about here, and the last piece straight towards you. All in one piece. So what you're looking for there's a clip at the top, and there, nothing down the side, which is this edge here. There's another one about there, so you can see the locations in the car. Two at the top, two down here. There's a couple more down here, and they all correspond to these silver clips. But as you can see, not a lot down here. It's just a weird, it's the way it's built, it's plastic. Okay. So I'll put that one aside for now, and then do the same thing on the driver's side. Start in the bottom corner, bend it up, click, a couple further up, click. Now I can see the black edging. Just try and get my tool in here. There we go. That one came out pretty easy, so it's already quite loose all the way up. And I should be able to just do the same, wiggle again. That's another one. And there's the last one. And again, the exact same yellow clips all the way down, and that goes to the bottom. Now of course you can use a powered screwdriver if you so choose, doesn't really matter. There'll be 4 screws on the bottom on the climate control, black screws into white plastic. We'll pop those off. Now I hope I don't need to remind you, but before you take the radio out, to the best that you can, check that everything works. So you take the CD out if there's one in there. This is the CD version, so you check that. Check that it turns on, so there's power going to it. This has got steering wheel control, so make sure those all work. If there's a camera, pop it into reverse, make sure that all works. And it's just a way of making sure that when you put the new one in, you already know there was no camera, don't look for it. Steering wheel controls didn't work on the last one, there's a likelihood it won't work on the new one. But most of the time you'll be changing this because Hyundai radios lose sound. Alright, so bottom part's done. We're basically going to pop this out. There is a gap along here. It runs along down to the edge and up over the other side. It should pop out just with finger control. There should be a couple of plugs in the back. Nice big fat white one. Smaller white one. And a big fatter one. So there's the 3 plugs I removed. Small white one, big white one, big black one. There's these here. And yeah, that's 2 white clips here, which runs into there. And these 2 black clips on the top, which runs in under here. I don't need this part anymore. Phillips screwdriver again. Again, 4 black screws, this time into the metal stereo mounting. And last one in there. You will notice when you do it yourself that the bottom 2 are straight at you and the top 2 going more of an angle. So now that everything's unscrewed, again, grab the tops and slide it out. Sometimes there'll be a bit of friction from these 2 clips in here that lock in up the top. Most of the time there isn't. So we'll pull it out far enough to get what we need to. We can remove the antenna plug, which is a standard antenna plug, and then there are 2 white plugs, which is very, very common for Hyundais, or Hyundai, if that's the way you pronounce it. So that's what we're looking at. 2 there, and antenna. And there's your 2 plugs. And your antenna. That's it. That's how you remove the radio from a 2014 Hyundai i30. Give it a go. It's really quite easy for a car radio. Don't forget, keep watching for new videos as they become available, and like and subscribe to the channel for me. Certainly makes me look good. Till next time, thanks very much.